One of the president-elect's early and perhaps biggest decisions will likely be on a Supreme Court nominee. There are plenty of names in the hopper. Tonight, Chief Legal Correspondent Shannon Bream goes down the list.
There is an existing vacancy, and then President Trump will fill it.
Though she once called President-elect Donald Trump a faker and said she could not imagine what the country would be like with him as president, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg says she is looking forward to having the court back at a full complement of 9 justices.
Yes, because 8 is not a good number for a collegiate body.
Prior to his election, Mr. Trump took the unconventional step of releasing 21 names he'll consider for the seat left vacant by the death of Justice Antonin Scalia in February, and has repeatedly made this pledge.
Only from that list I'm going to pick. Only. We're not going outside that list.
The list was crafted with the help of the conservative Federalist Society. The group's executive vice president, Leonard Leo, met with Trump today.
I would say he's looking for someone that is independent, courageous, smart, very high quality.
Conservative court watchers are focused on Judge William Pryor, who sits on the 11th Circuit and was appointed by President George W. Bush. He faced a tough confirmation after initially being named to the bench by recess appointment. Democrats opposed Pryor's strong criticism of Roe v. Wade. And Judge Dianne Sykes, once a Wisconsin Supreme Court justice, was also a Bush 43 appointee. She has a growing profile within the conservative legal movement and once wrote an opinion affirming that firing ranges are protected under the Second Amendment. There's also the interesting possibility of Senator Mike Lee, the only non-judge on the list. His father once served as the Solicitor General before the nation's highest court, and Lee himself clerked for Justice Alito. While his team initially brushed aside the idea when his name was floated back in September, he has since congratulated Trump on his White House win and vowed to work with him to get conservative judges confirmed. There have been whispers about names not on the list, like former Solicitor General Paul Clement, Senator Kelly Ayotte, who just lost her re-election bid, and Senator Ted Cruz, who was seen at Trump headquarters Tuesday. But former Trump campaign manager Kellyanne Conway said this today.
He's committed to choosing from that list of 21.
Some on the left are urging President Obama to name his nominee, Judge Merrick Garland, to the Supreme Court via a recess appointment before the new Congress is sworn in January. It is a risky move legally and quite a long shot, but if it worked, Garland would be on the bench for nearly 2 years before the Senate would have to formally vote on his nomination. Brett.
We'll follow it. Shannon, thank you.